Hi everyone. A little while ago I had posted a video about the fact that I have a condition called hypothyroidism, and if you want information about what that is, then the link to that video is below me in the About section, so just click on About and you'll find a link to that. This video is a follow-up to that. I had mentioned that I was looking for a new endocrinologist and trying some new things, and it's been 7-8 weeks since I finally found a new endocrinologist that I like. Went for lab work, got the results back, and so I wanted to share with you where I am. Just a little note, everyone's situation is different, of course. Everyone's body chemistry is different, so it's working for me, might not work for you. But I'm sharing this with you because I think that there are a lot of us out there with this condition, and any information that you can use to find a way to help yourself, I think is a good thing. So I'm sharing my experience with you. So I had gained, to recap, about 20 pounds in the last year, and back in, I don't know, I guess it was April, May, I cut out sugar. I've been using honey instead for the most part, a little bit of stevia in my morning coffee, and I cut out all carbs except for healthy carbs, so things like quinoa, whole grain, high fiber type things like kashi cereal, added a lot more protein into my diet, and I have done also a video on what I eat, and I will link that below. This is not a plug for prior videos, but there's a lot of information that's already out there. Anyway, and I had had a lot of success with that. I had lost 10 pounds, which is great, and my energy was better. It's still not up to where it used to be. About 2 weeks ago, I went in for lab work, and just this last week, I finally got the results, and they were very illuminating. So I want to let you know that I did lose 10 pounds, but even though I have been eating great, I have not slacked off on my eating habits. It's really become a lifestyle change and not a diet. And I've been doing a workout program that if you follow me on Facebook, you'll know all about. It's the Jillian Michaels 30-day shred, and I just finished day 20 this morning, so I'm feeling very proud of myself. I weigh exactly the same as I did 7 weeks ago, and that is really frustrating. I have not lost a single pound. And for all the work I'm putting in, I'm not seeing any benefits. So when I visited the doctor, he had the results in his hand, and he said, "Why don't you tell me how you feel before I tell you what I know?" So I expressed my frustration with the lack of weight loss. He did say that he observed in looking at me that even though I weigh the same, that my body doesn't look the same, that there's more muscle definition, my resting heart rate is much lower. It's, I think, 70 now. It used to be 85. And my blood pressure, which was never bad to begin with, dropped about 15 points, and now it's 102/64, which is really in a good place. So he did say that while I might not see any weight coming off, my body's definitely responding positively to the diet and exercise and to keep it up. But then he told me that I could probably starve myself and work out 20 hours a day and I wouldn't drop a pound because for whatever reason, my body, which had been pretty much under control with the thyroid medication, wasn't reacting to it, and I had gone way back into the hypothyroid range on my body chemistry. So my body's basically working against me. My metabolism has slowed so much that it just holds the weight. It's not going anywhere. So the first thing he suggested was that we change my dosage of Synthroid, and so we bumped it up a level. So for those of you that are keeping track of things, I am at 100 micrograms, 100 mcgs of Synthroid every day. So that my general TCH was very low. My T3, my free T3, which is a component of TCH, and instead of me trying to explain all that, I would just recommend that you do your own internet research on this. It would be much easier than me trying to explain it and get it wrong anyway. My free T3 levels were also low, but he wanted to just bring up my TCH levels first and then recheck in 6 weeks and see where we are before addressing that, since they're so closely linked. Then he told me that my vitamin D levels were so low that if he didn't know any better, he would think that I was a Scandinavian living in the extreme upper regions of Finland with the reindeer in the dead of winter. I assure him I do go out in the sun, I eat red meat, and I drink milk, but apparently my body's having some issues absorbing vitamin D, so he also prescribed a prescription strength vitamin D prescription that I take once a week. So that's kind of neat. I wish all my medicines you only needed to take once a week. So for now I'm taking vitamin D capsules once a week, and then I will be going back for lab work. The ultimate goal is to have them only once a month. And then the last thing that jumped out, and I've never had my vitamin levels tested before, so this was very interesting to me. He said that a lot of my symptoms, although they are very classic part of hypothyroid, they're also attributed to low B12 levels. And sure enough, I have very low vitamin B12 levels. I don't know why. I eat healthily. It's just, I don't know, my body just doesn't like making them or doesn't absorb them. I don't know. So this is an over-the-counter medicine, which is kind of nice. It's vitamin B12, which he recommends. The only one he likes is the kind that you put under your tongue. It's called sublingual. Sub meaning under, lingual is tongue. So you literally put this little dissolving tablet under your tongue. It's cherry flavored, and you just let it dissolve, and in about 30 seconds it's gone. It tastes like candy, so it's my little sweet fix for the day. He didn't recommend a particular brand, but for those of you that are wondering, I'm on 2,500, I don't know if it's milligrams or micrograms, but it's 2,500 is the number. And I just went to CVS and asked the pharmacist which brand they recommended, and they said they're all good. So I don't know, I just kind of picked one at random. So those are the changes. The problem with hypothyroidism is it does take a little while for changes in medicine to kick in. So I am going back in 6 weeks for lab work, and then 7 weeks from now for the follow-up actual visit. So we should see some results hopefully by then. Some weight should come off, and even more importantly, I should start feeling a little better as far as energy and mood and all that. So that's what's going on with me. I just wanted to keep you posted. I know I had a great response from so many of you from my hypothyroid video. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one out there that's dealing with this. It's one of those things that from looking at a person, you would never know what's going on, but it is a very, well, it won't kill me or put me in the hospital. It's definitely a frustrating thing to live with. So I'm hoping that my experience can help you out. And I just cannot stress enough, I'm going into mom/teacher lecture mode here. But I don't care if you think you're healthy or if you feel good. You never know what's going on inside your body. Please do yourself and everyone who loves you a favor. Schedule yourself an annual physical. Get your general lab work done. Get your blood pressure checked. Take care of yourself. You only get one life and you only get one body. Take good care of it. And the people who love you will really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you have anything to share about this, please comment below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.